Quick note before we start. This review was built in a fully local workflow that works with Codex, Claude, Gemini, and the rest, with the final video assembled in Remotion. Now to the product itself. A tweet claiming Recordly made a $229 Screen Studio subscription feel pointless pulled serious attention, and the smart move is not to repeat the hype. It is to verify what the app actually ships. What I found is that Recordly is not a one-feature gimmick. The official site, the public repo, the release assets, and the shipped screenshots all tell the same story. This is an open-source desktop screen recorder and editor aimed at product demos, walkthroughs, social clips, and tutorial-style videos. The repo says it runs on macOS, Windows, and Linux. The homepage sells auto zoom, cursor polish, webcam overlays, timeline editing, and quick exports. The package metadata describes it as a creator-focused recorder with auto zoom, cursor effects, backgrounds, annotations, and more. So the big claim is real. There is an actual product here, not just a good tweet. The strongest proof is the official demo clip. It starts on the Recordly landing page, then moves into a polished recording preview instead of a raw desktop capture. You can see the app putting a clean frame around the content, guiding attention with motion, and making the cursor feel intentional instead of jittery. The clip then walks through the exact value proposition the website promises: polished recordings in seconds, not after an hour of cleanup. It is also clear that Recordly is built for marketing-style captures, product walkthroughs, and guided demos rather than plain utility screen recording. That difference matters because Screen Studio is really about presentation polish. Recordly is trying to compete on that layer directly, not just on price. The first major feature bucket is camera movement and cursor treatment. The repo README and the official feature clips show automatic zoom suggestions, cursor smoothing, cursor motion blur, cursor click bounce, cursor sway, and a loop mode for cleaner looping exports. That is the kind of detail people usually pay for, because amateur screen recordings fall apart when the pointer looks nervous and the focus never lands. Recordly also lets the final composition sit inside styled frames with wallpapers, gradients, blur, padding, and shadows. In plain English, it is trying to turn a boring screen capture into something that already looks edited before you even touch a timeline. The next bucket is presentation layering. Recordly has dynamic webcam bubble overlays, and the site copy is specific here. The webcam bubble can expand and shrink so your face gets emphasis when it should, without blocking the important part of the screen. The editor screenshots also show deeper framing controls than a lot of lightweight recorder tools bother shipping. There are controls for crop, background blur, image or video backgrounds, gradients, shadow, radius, padding, and aspect ratio. So this is not just capture plus export. It is capture plus layout. If you make explainer videos, launch clips, or social tutorials, that framing layer is usually where the final result starts to look expensive. The editing story is stronger than I expected. The timeline screenshot and preview images show drag and drop editing for trims, zoom regions, speed regions, annotations, audio regions, cropping, and aspect ratio changes. The repo explicitly says you can save and reopen work as .recordly project files, which matters if you are iterating on product demos over multiple sessions. Export is not an afterthought either. The README calls out both MP4 and GIF output, plus quality, frame rate, looping, and output size controls. That combination is what makes the app interesting. A lot of tools can record. Fewer tools can get you from raw capture to a polished, shareable asset without throwing you into a heavyweight video editor. There are also a few source-level details worth knowing before you buy the tweet completely. On macOS, Recordly leans on Screen Capture Kit helpers. On Windows, it uses Windows Graphics Capture and native Wasapi support where available. On Linux, recording goes through Electron Capture, and the README is honest that cursor hiding is weaker there. The app also has an extension system and a marketplace, which means the product surface can grow beyond the built-in defaults. And here is the important correction. The tweet says MIT licensed. The repository does not. The checked source says AgePL version 3. That does not make the product bad, but it does mean the original post oversold the licensing angle. The release cadence does look active though, with a fresh, stable release and a beta release landing back-to-back. So the verdict is simple. Recordly looks real, the feature set is broader than the tweet makes it sound, And if your job is shipping polished screen recordings, it is worth trying. Just remember the honest version of the pitch: open source, actively shipping, cross-platform, and HPL licensed, not MIT. If you want the fully local video workflow behind reviews like this one, conductros.com is in the description, and so is the repo link for Recordly itself.